now. Let's see if it's working. Okay, guys, we're live. So, hi, everybody. These are unprecedented times. So, last week, Charlie Gale, smile and give a wave, Charlie. Charlie did a real virtual open house, but with safe distancing and just not being out there as Jupiter and some of the other areas have just added, non-essentials to be working. We decided to try to find a workaround so where we really didn't have to be at the open house itself. So we've come up with this crazy workaround, and none of us today are at our open houses. We're doing it all from our home. So that's what I'm wearing for my shoes. So we're going to go from house to house today, and we're going to show you 9 different open houses. So we're going to be in Xanadu, we're going to be in Belle and Isle, we're going to be in Mirasol, we're going to be in Singer Island in the Vista Blue building. Charlie's going to be at the Isle. We're going to be Gina's over at the Bluffs, and Sylvia is at Sanoma Isles. Give a wave, Sylvia. So, guys, who wants to go first? Should we start with Andrew?
I'll take it.
Okay, so Andrew Levy. I'm going to put Andrew on right now, and this is our first time doing this, so so bear with us for a second. Okay, Andrew, everybody can see you now. So Andrew Levy is in Xanadu right now. And Andrew, tell us a little bit about Xanadu and the surrounding area.
Xanadu by the Sea is a boutique beach community with approximately 60 homes. It's about a 1-minute walk to the beach. You've got Carlin Park to the north, an Ocean Walk community to the south. And it's this really funky, I would say, bohemian beach community that's really quite something. I'm going to take you for a walk through the house. So why don't we just start right here. 905 Xanadu Place is a 2-bed, 2-bath. It's got 1,855 interior living square feet. And it's got an HOA of only $100. And let me just take you for a little walk. So when you go in the house to the left, you're going to see the living room, which is a very large room. You've got old, classic Florida tile. You've got plantation shutters throughout. It's a lovely place just to chill. You've got the dining room, which is to the other side, and it also can sit 8 people comfortably. But the real heart of this house and the real creativity is this kitchen. It's got cobalt blue quartz countertops, warm wood, maple wood cabinets, and it's got this incredible stainless steel beams.
I've never seen anything like that. It's wild. I love the hood too.
It's the stainless steel beams is, to me, one of the greatest, design aspects of this. And it matches with all the stainless steel appliances, including a gas range. And it's got a stainless steel exhaust hood, which is also wonderful. On the other side of the kitchen, in the same room, is a wood-burning fireplace. And this is a little den kind of family room that can seat about 6 people. And it's really wonderful. On the other side, you can see the kitchen. There you go. Oh, there's the kitchen. And it's really quite nice. Now, the master bedroom is 16 by 14, has parquet black and white ceramic tile, also has plantation shutters throughout. It's got 2 very large closets with built-ins. And it faces south and west, so it gets a lot of beautiful light throughout the day. The master bathroom is a classic traditional bathroom with a glass shower, traditional pedestal sinks, and with white tile. The second bedroom has got wood floors, plantation shutters, faces west, and it's really got a lot of beautiful light in the second half of the day. The second guest bathroom has been updated with ceramic tile and also a glass swing door.
Hey, Andrew,
Yes,
is there any toilet paper in there?
there is no, actually, I stole all the toilet paper. No, there's no toilet paper in there. But it's, this is just a cute beach home. It's got also nice space in the back, and it's got some side room space about 10 to 12 feet south of the home. And that's 905 Xanadu Place.
How close is it to the beach?
It's about a 1-minute walk to the beach. My guess it's about 150 yards. And you've got the Reef Club. Let me talk a little bit about some of the surrounding areas.
Because that's really why you buy in this area.
Yeah, I mean, you want to be in Xanadu by the sea because of the proximity to the ocean, the proximity to the beach club. The Reef Beach Club is a wonderful private beach club. You've got great dining. You've got Food Shack. You've got Shatterheads. You've got Utiki within 5 minutes of Xanadu by the sea. And it's just, it's a bohemian beach life that's really quite fantastic. And you've got Collin Park to the north, which is really wonderful.
And what are the fees and how does the taxes work in there?
Okay, so the HOA is only $100 a month, and taxes are figured out. It's actually an algorithm of the purchase price, and it also takes into account the homes and the taxes that are paid in the community.
What else is surrounding in there, or as far as boating and beaches and things like that?
Well, you've got Jupiter Beach, which is one of the best dog beaches just to the south, and which is fantastic. There's also a great surf break just south of the pier, the Juno Beach Pier. Just south of it has an incredible surf break. So whenever the waves are coming up, you see all the professional surfers there. There's also Juno Beach, which is just north of Indian Town Road, which is another little surf break. And that's really where a lot of people congregate. You've got the Jupiter Inlet right above there. So all the boats that are ingress, that are coming in and out of Jupiter go through the Jupiter Inlet.
Do you have a dog to show how a dog would live there?
Actually, my dog just left with my wife. My wife wanted to give the dog a little fresh air.
They didn't want to come to the open house?
It's a very dog-friendly community, and it's really it's a family community. You'd be surprised. It's got a really lovely group of families in there.
We got a lot of people watching. We have Millie, Brittany is watching, Craig, Sarah, Ryan, and any questions, anybody off of Facebook, other than I'll take a roll if I buy it. Great bathroom. There's Sophie and Tony. Hey, Chris, nice to see you. So we're gonna switch gears a little bit. Andrew, we may come back to you a little bit later.
Okay.
So let's go to Penny Burke. So Penny has a legal background. I'll let Penny tell her, a little bit about her, her background. Does a lot of work in Bell and Isle and Palm Beach Gardens. So let's put Penny on. Penny, say hello.
Hello, everybody. How are you? Nice to see you. I'm typically behind the gates, but today I'm behind the front door of my own house. But nice to see everybody.
Penny, you have such a unique background. Will you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm born and raised in New York City. Well, not New York City. I call it New York City, but people say upstate, Rockland County, New York. I went to college up north, and then I came down to Florida for the weather. I went to law school. I'm a UM girl, a hurricane. I practiced law for probably about 15, 16 years. The coolest thing probably I've ever done, according to my kids, is they made a movie out of one of my trials. It's called Pain and Gain. Last night, one of my friend's kids texted me in the middle of the night and said, "You really are cool, Penny. We just watched the movie." So if you haven't seen it, it's called Pain and Gain. And after practicing law for about 13 years, my father unfortunately passed away in Alaska, and my mom was a widow, obviously. So I started to get phone calls from my mom about dating, and the stories were hilarious. So after finding a bright red thong in her laundry, praying it wasn't my father's, I'm sorry, it couldn't be my father's, my husband's. She used to wear the big granny panties. So I decided to write a book, and it's called From Granny Panties to Thongs, The Morning After, MOURN, and it's dedicated to widowed women who want to find love again. And they're true stories that show you really can find true love again. So
You have your book, by the way?
I do have my book, but I'd have to get up. I could show you the cover in a few minutes. And
Okay, so
that's kind of what led me into real estate, Jeff. I met a couple of widowed women in Ballin Isles that had actually read my book, and they really wanted a female realtor. And they said, with your background, Penny, I wish you could help me sell my house. And I went home and I said to my husband, I'm going to get my real estate license and really help people in good times, where they want to buy something new and they want to sell their house. And I heard about you, Jeff, and I came looking for you. And I've been working with you now. This is going on my 4th year, and I'm proud to be part of the Echo team. That's my story.
so let's see, show us the house where you're at today.
Okay, so this is 19 St. Thomas, and it is not only behind the gates, but behind the gates within. It's in the most prestigious neighborhood of Ballin Isles. The house is 7,000 square feet. It was built in 2019. I'll show you some other pictures. This is a night view of the pool. The house was totally gutted in in the very beginning of 2019, and not one room remains the same. The finishes in this house, this is the outdoor kitchen. It's absolutely spectacular. You would spend a lot of time out here. Very rare in Ballin Isles to have a property that's not a 0 lot line. Even in the estate section, they're a little larger. This home sits on 1 acre. This is just a view of the inside with the pool. Completely contemporary. The house is currently $3.25 million. This is the theater. Outside is a little counter. You can make popcorn. There's candy. There's a refrigerator. This is the library. He is a major sports fan. I usually can't get the men out of this room. If you like sports, there is pictures all around.
Big Steelers fan.
He is a Steelers fan. My husband's from Pittsburgh, so he likes that room too. This is a 5-bedroom, 6.5 bathrooms, all en suite. And then there's a half bath for the guests. The kitchen, I want to show you the kitchen. Here it is. The kitchen is beautiful. It's quartz countertops. The entire kitchen has been redone. I'll try to get out of the way here. Whoops, wrong way. There you go. You can see the kitchen. It's very open. It's beautiful. See all the windows. They all look out to the backyard and the fabulous pool. All of the bathrooms.
Penny, do you have any cookies or anything to share?
We know that the one rule is people always come to the open houses for the special cookies. What?
Hey, can I get one of those, please?
I promise you,
how
at
do
my
we do
next
this?
open house,
Has
I
anybody-
always have cookies. That's
Has anybody
one thing-
created the teleport yet?
No, not yet, but
No. All right.
I'm tasting it for you guys. Thermidor Sub-Zero in the kitchen. Just want to talk briefly, if I could, Jeff, about Ballin Isles. Ballin Isles is one of the premier country clubs in Palm Beach Gardens. It sits right in the middle of PGA Boulevard. There's 3 entrances. The other one is on North Lake, and then a third one on Military. Easy access to 95, the Turnpike. You are probably 3 miles from the beach. PGA Boulevard dumps you right into Singer Island. That's how close you are. 15 minutes from the airport, and all of the cultural events that you'd want in downtown, the Kravitz Center. But one of the most impressive things about Ballin Isles is the aesthetics. When you drive through the first gate, it is like a wow. It is plush, lush. No other club in the community, as beautiful as the other clubs are, there's something special about Ballin Isles. They did a huge renovation on the clubhouse, over a $5 million renovation. There are now 6 separate dining venues. The sports bar is extremely popular. People love it. It's very dog friendly. There's 2 dog parks. I bring my dog. I'll introduce you to my dog. Come here, Biscuit. I have 2 dogs, but this is the only one that's here right now. So this is Biscuit. So they have 2 dog parks. One is for large dogs, one is for small. What else could I tell you about Ballinals? They're #1 in tennis in the country. There's 3 golf courses. They just redid the South Golf Course. It just opened at the tail end of 2019. People say the golf is phenomenal. There are 23 tennis courts, and they have a stadium seating where Serena Williams, she actually used to live in Ballinals, and they created this stadium for her. She actually films her Nike commercials in the Ballinals Sports Complex, which is about 62,000 square feet just for the sports. So sometimes they have really famous tennis players come, Serena Williams, people paid to watch her, and it seats 500 people.
How does the membership work? Because there's degrees of membership. There's some have golf, there's tennis, etc.
There are 4 levels of membership, and depending on the house kind of dictates what membership. So there is a social membership, which is.
While you're doing that, can you show some of the backgrounds of the club too?
I can. I
Okay.
actually downloaded some. Give me 1 second. I gotta put the dog down. I can't do 2 things at one time. But anyway, the memberships are sports, social. Okay, wait. All right.
And while she's doing that, if you go to our website, ecofindproperties.com, there's a country club comparison page, and it shows all of the membership breakdowns. There's a spreadsheet and there's videos on each particular club so that you can, learn a little bit about it. I'll put that on Facebook in a little bit.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I actually did download pictures, and as you know, we are live, so this will get better as we go on, but I can't find them. I did have the pool, I had the tennis courts, but as you said, our new website is spectacular, and we have great pictures of every single club. But people need to realize that there is a price tag associated with living in, such an opulent top club. So I would say 65% of the homes in there are either going to have a sports membership, which is a lot of golf and tennis, but you just can't play early tee times during season. And that membership is $95,000, and that's a one-time upfront fee. And then the annual dues is $19,000. But most homes in there, and the reason most people move there is for the golf. And the golf that's full golf, full tennis. You could do everything there you want. And right now that is a price tag of $130 to have every amenity at your disposal. But when go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was going to say, there's a lot of advantages in being in a club, and being through this particular time, it's really terrific for the members in the club. And, in terms of food, delivery, or, toilet paper delivery, not even joking, or just, I know they've had food trucks, and all sorts of different things. And the security is fabulous, and the location, like of where Bellin Isles is great. So there's a lot of value, that a club brings besides a lifestyle, but even in a situation like this, how much they're doing for the members.
Yes, you're absolutely right. All of the guards are paramedics, so if God forbid you need something, if you don't feel well, they're there for their members. You're right. I think they did have toilet paper for people. I just want people to know, they asked me, what's the price point? There are actually 33 neighborhoods in Ballin Isles, and within those neighborhoods, some neighborhoods start maybe in the low 2s and go to the 3s, and then you go up over to $5 million within those 33 communities. And there's 1,500 homes in the total community. People always want to know, how large is Ballin Isles? So that's how it is. And at any given time, there's less than 10% of inventory on the market. People mostly move into Ballin Isles and stay within. They upsize, they downsize. when I call sometimes looking for houses because there's not enough inventory or I can't find something for a client, I often hear, I'm only leaving balinales in a wooden box. People love it.
What else can you tell us about anything else about balinales that you want to share?
Well, I think sometimes people say I'm not a country club kind of person. I'm not stuffy. That's for my grandparents. And that's not the ambience of these clubs in Palm Beach Gardens. You really have to come. Balinales is one of many. There are several in the area. But once people drive in, if you want to be formal, you can be formal. If you want to have dinner in jeans and flip-flops, you can. But the level of service you're going to get is second to none. The options, the golf.
I think when somebody's coming to the area too, especially if you're coming from the north, you're coming from a situation typically where, the kids have left and you're getting ready for a downsize. At that point, that looks good, although you're eating the cookie upside down.
Yeah.
And you're going from a situation where you may be having dinner at night with your kids, or you're used to a longer commute. And when you move here, lifestyle changes because you've got more free time. And you're also starting from scratch, meeting people. And a club happens to be a nice way to get that moving in a faster way. And there's more socializing, not as much right now, but when this passes,
Right.
It's easier to meet people and to get rolling. And there's also, from, card games and tennis and golf and jogging and everything else that, that a club has to, all the social activities that a club has to offer.
Absolutely. They do have new member kind of orientations, and they have new member tables where you'll eat meals with new people, and also they'll matriculate through people that have lived there for a while. If you're a tennis player, they'll hook you up for a game. The women's card games are vicious there. You got to know what you're doing. They take it very seriously. And that's one of the reasons they wanted a bigger clubhouse. There were not enough card rooms for all the members. It's a very active community.
And if you want to check out Bell Isle or 19 St. Thomas, we at Echo, we have our own video department, which we've had for 3 years. We take all of our own pictures, but the video department does some pretty cool video, and we're also doing virtual reality, now for every single listing that we do. We bought all the equipment for it, and because we have the experience with it, there's really no learning curve for us. So everything that we have will be compatible with the Oculus and Google Cardboard, and that's a way a lot of people are going to be shopping. So we're making a lot of the video that we have already that you can go take a look at is terrific, and then some of the other stuff will be really good. So Penny, we'll come back to you later. You've got a home on Cardinal that we're going to do. So we're going to now go to Sylvia. We're going to go to Sylvia Isaacs. So let's put the spotlight on her. Sylvia, give a wave.
Hello.
Sylvia, tell us a little bit about your background at first. You have a lot of background in the wine industry and
Background behind me.
not that background. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So yes, I was in the wine industry prior to real estate. I moved around a lot. I was born in California and I was raised in Texas, moved to Hawaii. Lived there for 12 years, which is where I met my husband and had my 2 children. And then we moved to Florida in 2006.
And then what was your background in terms of work that you did before you got into real estate? And then why did you decide to get into real estate?
So I was in wine sales for a number of years, working as a key account specialist. So I had the privilege of calling on wonderful resorts and restaurants and meeting with food and beverage directors and restaurant managers to place wines on their lists. I had lots of wonderful samples. My husband was actually the one who had suggested real estate. I took a few years off to raise the kids when they were young. So I was out of the workforce and I hesitated to go back into the booze biz because I didn't want to work the, evening hours. Little did I know that real estate, you do that anyway, but you're not really out at bars or restaurants. And so, it just made sense. I had always loved real estate and it's been so wonderful. I really, really feel like that was the best career decision I ever made.
I'm going to put, Sylvia, I'm going to put your profile on Facebook too, so people can take a look at it. And I'll do that for, for Andrew and Penny. So you live in Jupiter, but, you do business all over the place, but, you really know that corridor incredibly well on Island Way, where Jupiter Country Club is, and Prado, and Sonoma, Sonoma Isles, Rialto, et cetera. Tell us a little bit about, you're at Sonoma Isles. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yes. So the property I'm featuring today is at 217 Sonoma Isles. Sonoma Isles is located off of Indiantown Road, just west of the Turnpike and I-95. So it has amazing convenience in terms of proximity to get places. It's newer construction. DeVosta Pulte is the builder. This home is extra special in that it actually comes with the opportunity to be a member at Jupiter Country Club, which is right across the street. Currently, Jupiter Country Club is not offering any new memberships to non-residents, but the owners of this home actually have it deeded with the property. So the next homeowner could opt to take that membership or sign up for that membership, or they could decline it. But it's a really great perk because all the Jupiter Country Club amenities are right across the street and next door to Sonoma Isles. So this is a sun chase model. So Sonoma Isles, there's only 275 homes, all newer construction, CBS construction, very energy efficient. It has a great clubhouse. Right here is the, fire pit. Trying for that. Fire pit at the clubhouse. There's a nice community pool. There's a nice fitness area. It has a manned or virtually manned gate, so it's a gated community, but they don't have an actual person, but it is virtually manned. The HOA covers all the common areas, your lawn care. So this home is a sun chase model. It's the only one in the community. So for someone who's looking for, over 5,000 square feet, a lot of room space for the entire family, this is it. It has a 3-car garage, I'm using my pointer as if you can see that, sorry. Try to use so it has a 3-car garage, 5 or 6 bedrooms. The 6th bedroom could be a flex space as well, 6 full baths and 2 half baths. And I'll just start taking you through a photo tour. Well, I'm going to show you what my favorite part of the home is. It's this incredible water view. So this was taken at Twilight. They custom built a huge pool, salt water, with a really large spa. They've got the nice fire bowls going on. This home has a whole house generator. It's a natural gas community, so that comes in really handy whenever the power goes out. So here's the pool. So the location is phenomenal. This gives you an aerial shot of it. So really nice high-end finishes. I'll take you through the front. Did you have a question?
It was really spectacular.
Oh, thanks. So forgive me, I'm trying to. I'll just keep
doing that. One of the nice things about new construction is, my mother said this to me when we moved to Florida in 2000. It's like a 7-year rule. I don't know if it's salt or everything, but you get style changes, you get air conditioning, all sorts of things end up going over a period of time. So when you're buying new, you got the latest in impact glass and construction, and you really, for that first 7 years, you really don't have much in terms of expenses.
True. So they upgraded to an impact glass front door, custom front door. They've got really amazing designer touches throughout. So you can see the molding, trim, beautiful wallpaper. The light fixtures are gorgeous. So downstairs, I'm sorry, that's the loft. So the kitchen is one of my other favorite spots of the house. They actually added a second dishwasher. So it's all KitchenAid appliances. There are 2 dishwashers, an ice maker, double ovens, a gas range. They've got a wine room, which is off the kitchen. The Opus does not come with unless you offer full price. But the wine room is nice. It's a separate room off of the kitchen across from the walk-in pantry. They also have a butler's pantry as well. That's the kitchen. A huge island for entertaining. It's very open concept. That's the breakfast nook. So, you know, they've got quartz countertops. There's pull-out drawers in all of the cabinets. There's a mud room. See, there's one of the fancy light.
Great chandelier.
Yeah, it's really cool. So there's a separate office downstairs with plenty of natural light. There's the open concept kitchen with the breakfast nook, porcelain tile floors. It has a zero edge impact glass slider. So when it's open, you don't see any of the frames. It takes you right out to the summer kitchen. There's a grill plus a Komodo grill. It's vented to the exterior. It's a phenomenal house to entertain in. The pool is completely enclosed with a screen enclosure. There's the formal dining room.
Does everything come with it? All the fixtures and the chandeliers?
I'm gonna
All the mirrors and the trim. I mean, it really is move-in ready. They decorated and finished it off to the nines.
hey Sylvia.
Mhm.
Hey Jeff, we're just having a couple of technical difficulties with Jeff's audio, as you guys can hear. It's a little robotic sounding. It's fine. Sylvia, just continue to go on. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna ask you some questions as we go along here too. But continue on your tour. Sorry about that, folks. Just a couple technical difficulties here with Jeff's audio, but we're rolling with the punches. This is all new to us, and I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Go ahead, Sylvia. Sorry.
Okay, no, sure. This is the family room. It's a nice, big, great room, open floor plan. They added this additional marble tiled wall with cabinetry. Really nicely finished quartz countertop with the incredible water view. There's the paver driveway, evening shot. So I'll take you through to some of the bedrooms after we take a look at some more of the view. So here's the outside area. So a huge covered patio with ceiling fans, dare I say big ass fans. That's the brand, I'm not cussing. Marble patio. There's the pool again.
That was the most incredible view. I remember coming over to the listing and taking video, and I was like, "Wow, that's it right there with the just that gorgeous view, and that pool's huge."
Yeah, it is huge. The sunsets are amazing there. Let's see. So the laundry room is upstairs. So our kitchen. All of the bathrooms have porcelain tile in the showers all the way up to the ceiling, quartz countertops. All bedrooms are ensuite. This is the cabana bath, so you can access it directly from the pool area. And then there's a powder room downstairs. This is the powder room downstairs. They did a really cool thing with this powder room. They carved out a lot of storage underneath the stairwell. So, I mean, this home has a ton of storage. That's the powder room upstairs off of
Oh,
the
wow.
loft area. So no one, when you have guests upstairs, no one has to access any of the guest bedroom baths.
Is that, how did they do that? That design? That's pretty sweet looking.
Wallpaper.
That's wallpaper. That's amazing.
Wallpaper is back, baby. So there's the mudroom, little drop zone off of the 2-car garage. There's a separate 1-car garage as well. Both the garages have epoxy flooring. And another thing that you can't see from the photos is they did add spray foam in insulation. I think it's R30. So it really adds to the energy efficiency of the home. Really cuts down on your energy bills. Here's one of the guest bedrooms upstairs. All the guest bedrooms are ensuite and have walk-in closets, tons of natural light. This is that 6-bedroom or flex room. It has a closet, so it could be a 6. They use it as a playroom. This is the downstairs suite. So this could be considered a second master or an in-law suite. It has dual vanity in the bathroom. This is the walk-in closet. It's huge.
It looks like you're actually in that closet. Grab some clothes.
I think, oh,
She's really not there, folks. This is virtual.
the shoes in there are amazing. This is one of the upstairs guest suites, another guest bedroom upstairs. This is the master bath, which is huge. It has lots of transom windows, walk-in shower.
Hey, Sylvia, not to cut you off. If anyone's interested in this home or getting some information, how can they best reach you? What's the best way to reach you?
They can call me or text me at 561-371-6610. So this is the her closet. There's his and her closets. Both are finished out with built-ins. This is that downstairs in-law or second master suite.
Those lamps are cool, or not lamps, lights.
Yes, they're really pretty. So, I mean, as you can see, this house is just, it's amazing. It's really difficult in Jupiter to find this much space at this price point. Crown molding practically everywhere, there's
Sylvia, It's Penny. Hi. Can I ask you a quick question? Because of that bedroom on the first floor, the master, even though it's upstairs, you could use that second bedroom's large enough to be the master if somebody wants a first floor master, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I just wanted people to know that.
Yeah, absolutely. They added this nice barn door with the chevron design on it to go to the master bath. There's the master bath.
And there's that staircase. That staircase was
so I
awesome.
think I went through all the photos. So I just wanted to highlight, I mean, this home has upgrades galore in terms of practical finished, practical features with the spray foam installation, the whole house generator, the membership, all the finishes are gorgeous, really, really nicely upgraded. It's an amazing community. It's maintenance free practically because the HOA takes care of the lawn care, and it's all about just living your best life in Florida. It's a great community. Like what Jeff said, buying a newer home prevents you from having to worry about maintenance and repairs for quite some time. Does anyone have any questions?
That's great. Hey, Jeff, how's your audio sound? Are you back to not being robotic, or are you still robotic? Let's see.
How it sounds.
Jeff still sounds like a robot, folks. I'm sorry about that. He's not trying out for the Terminator. I promise he's not the next Terminator. But hold on one second. Actually, I'm getting a call as we're doing this here. So I'm just gonna, for those of you that are just joining us right now, we're having some issues with Jeff, our owner and CEO's microphone. He sounds like a character from the Terminator, but we have some agents on board. I just want to introduce them very quickly, and we're going to move along here. We have Andrew Levy. Andrew, give a wave, please. If you're there, give a wave. We have Sylvia Isaacs. Give a wave. Charlie Gale. Give me a wave. We have Penny Burke. and we have Gina Guy. Give me a wave. Penny made some cookies. So let's move along. And thank you, Sylvia, for telling us about your home. So let's go to Charlie next. Charlie Gale, where are you at? Tell us what property you're at.
Well, welcome everybody. I am fortunate enough to be at the Isles today at 849 Nieman Drive. This property is a DeVosta built property. It's on the corner of Hood Road and Military. And I have to tell you, it's phenomenal. The view is a westerly view. And in the evenings, when you're sitting out on your back porch, it is amazing. The sunlight and the way that it comes off the water, it's a long lake view, and it's stunning. The house is really centrally located. You can get to downtown at the Gardens in about 2 minutes. You can access Publix in less than 5 minutes right around the road. Great restaurants in the area: Cheesecake Factory, Texas, De Brazil, Capitol Grill's right down the road, J. Alexander. I mean, it's really centrally located. It's easy to access, very simple. I'm going to kind of walk you through a few of the pictures within the community. It has if you like to play tennis, it's got some great tennis courts, a great pool area. So when you move into the home, you can go down to the pool and access the pool, and you can meet your neighbors really, really easily. Inside exercise area where you can exercise throughout the day. It's a great home. I'm going to bring you a little bit into the home now.
There's someone working out behind you there.
Yeah, I know, right? So you can see, here's an aerial view of the home. I'm going to get out of the way. But as you can see here, it is a long lake view. So in the Isles, it probably has the best lake view of any of the homes in the Isles. I mean, you just have to see it to really, really grasp it, especially in the evening. You can sit out on your back porch, enjoy a glass of wine, and really enjoy Palm Beach Gardens living at its finest. The Isles is not a gated community, so the HOA fees are rather low. $382 a month are the HOA fees, and they cover the common areas, the rec facility, the upgrades on the rec facility, tennis. It's amazing. All the management fees are covered. So it's really a very nice community. It's a smaller community. It's 382 homes. So, it's really unique in downtown Palm Beach Gardens. You're literally 10 minutes from the beach, 15 minutes from the airport. And I can't tell you, the downtown of the Gardens area, the Palm Beach Gardens Mall area, everything is so easily accessible from this home. It is really, really a great area. As we all know, the DeVosta building here is very solid. These are the original owners. This was not their primary residence. So it is very, very, very lightly lived in. For everybody who's seen homes in Palm Beach Gardens, this is a DeVosta built home. So you can see the DeVosta built in. Here, this is the living area. The home is 3-bedroom, 2-bath with a den. It's over 2,000 square feet. The master bedroom has a great walk-in closet. There's a his and hers closet. Great master bathroom, and that also has a westerly view, so you can enjoy all the sunsets here in Florida with a long lake view. It is just a nice community, a great home. It's DeVosta built. It is amazing. The kitchen, a nice kitchen with plenty of counter space. Master bedroom. Try to get out of your way here. Again, back to the kitchen a little bit. This is the den area. So you have plenty of room. You've got 3 bedrooms. It's a split floor plan with a den. And I mean, when you look at that view, I don't know if there's, a better long lake view in the Isles. in Palm Beach Gardens.
That view says it all right there. I mean, looking
Does,
at that,
doesn't it?
that's incredible. Incredible. If anyone was interested, Charlie, they, maybe want to get in touch with you. They're watching this right now on Facebook Live. How can they easily get in contact with you to maybe view the property when I guess it gets a little safer to travel out, or how can they get in contact with you?
Sure. Easiest way, right here, phone,
There it is.
561-319-3742.
Before we, oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Before we move on to our next agent, just real quick, give us a quick background on yourself. Who is Charlie Gale? You're from the area, right? You've been here.
Yeah, I actually was born. I'm one of the natives here in Florida.
Native.
So I'm a native. I was born here, loved it. I grew up, went to Palm Beach Gardens High School. And I have to say, from the time that I grew up, I moved away. I went to Florida State University. I met my wife here in Palm Beach Gardens. Her and I purchased a home in Altamont Springs. And I lived in Altamont Springs for about 7 years in the Longwood area of Orlando. And when we moved back, the changes that I saw after we moved back in 2000 it just was unbelievable. I mean, the Isles, Abacoa, Sonoma Isles, Mirasol, Mirabella, at Mirasol. This area's grown so much. I grew up, my dad worked in construction his whole life. He was a builder, and it just really drew me into real estate. I love, helping people find homes. I love the area. My kids, we moved back here. I have 3 kids, 2 that are in high school that are twins, boy and a girl, and a daughter who's in middle school here. Very happy with the schools, and it's paradise. Whether you're retired or this is your home, if you're able to wake up in the morning, go to the beach, on the weekends, go with your kids, enjoy the beach, it is a great place to live.
Very, very well said, Charlie. I think, especially in these tough times right now, I mean, thank God you wake up every morning and just, she's there you're in paradise. So thanks for those words. We have another agent, one last agent, I believe. Let me find her. Where is she? She's been a little nervous today, but I think she's going to do just fine here. Gina Guy. Hey, Gina, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Rob. How are you?
We hear you loud and clear, Gina. So real quick, before you go into where your listing's at, just give us a quick background on who's Gina, and just tell us a little bit about yourself first. And
Okay. Before I say that, I want to say that the homes that I'm following today, absolutely amazing. Beautiful homes all throughout Palm Beach County, really impressive. Wow, really great. So I hail from Connecticut, been in Palm Beach Gardens since 97, raised my kids here, been in real estate 7 years. But sold back in my 20s as well. And so I know the area. I've been around here for a long time. And I hail from Fairfield County.
So tell us, where is your listing that you are virtually in front of? It looks like you're in the sky, a sky view of it.
Yeah,
here.
right. Well, we're going to start here. But first I want to say that Ecofine Properties is we're all teamwork. So today I'm helping Suzanne Slate represent her property. I have done open houses there before, so I could answer any questions for anybody that is interested. But Suzanne has this great property on the 2nd floor of a 5-story building in the Marina at the Bluffs. It is an end unit, so being on the 2nd floor, you're right next to the staircase, so you can either walk up quickly with your groceries or take an elevator. The property I am gonna show you is over here. See if I can point to it. So you can see it face east toward the ocean. Now, Marina at the Bluffs is in between Palm Beach Gardens and Jupiter, right off of Marcinski, which is directly across from the beach, really. You could walk to the beach with your dog, and Dog Beach happens to be right there.
And it's right behind you there, right? There's the ocean right back.
Yep, that's the ocean. So I'll take you to some other pictures. Hold on, let me figure that out. So this is the front, and it's the 2nd floor, so it's about right. Oh, I can't. There we go. Right about here is its door location, and I'll bring you inside. Now, this is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo. It's on the market right now for $445,000. The unique thing about this particular building is it's on the island in the bluffs. And there's a couple benefits to that particular building. First one is if you were buying as an investor, you don't have to wait a full year to lease it out. So that's unique to this building in the community. Another special thing about this particular property is, in this building, there's sliding glass doors that exit the master bedroom. And I'll get to that picture in a second. But the other special thing about this unit in particular is in the laundry room, they had like a utility closet, and they converted it to little bunk beds. So I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna go through some pictures for you now. So let's see, as there is the living room. I'm gonna take you through this side.
Oh, there's a nice boat
Bring
ride
up.
out
Now
there
this
too.
is the, yeah, now this marina, right out the back is the marina. Now the slips start at about they're at 60 feet. So these are 60-foot slips and up only, and they are deeded separately, and you could rent them out if you wanted to as well. So bright and light, as you can see, they put the mirror in there that really lightens it up. This unit is full of brightness. I can also let you know that, let me take you through here. There is the living room facing out east and out the sliders, stainless steel appliances, again, light and bright in the kitchen and very easily accessible from the first floor too, because we, again, are an end unit and you can just take those stairs right up to that unit. This is another photograph of the living room looking in another direction. And again, the living room, light and bright. We're gonna not try to be repetitive. This is the master bath.
It has
And
toilet
this is-
paper.
Yeah, right? Here's what I was talking about earlier, the sliding glass doors. Some of the other buildings in the community, which actually you look across at, don't have this sliding glass door. Now this is really special because you can walk out and have a little piece on your patio instead of going out through the living room and onto your deck on some of the other buildings, which are. This building also has the most hurricane protection in the community. And that's a bonus for some of the buyers that like this condo building. Guest room here. And that is the guest bath.
And this is close to the beach again, right? This is just, you know, walking distance or a quick bike ride and you're
Very
you're
good.
at the beach.
Absolutely. You can certainly walk there. It's not far. And you can bike there quickly or quicker. Also walk your dog, and Dog Beach is right there. So you walk to the end of Marcinski, which meets A1A on the ocean, and you're there really quick to get to. Let me get to that bunk bed. So this is what I was talking about earlier. This happens to be a little cubby right off the laundry room, and technically a third bedroom for your grandchildren or guests that are in from out of town. I thought this was just the greatest little cubby here.
And who wouldn't want to stay with you when you're that close to the beach? I mean,
No kidding, right?
I got family up north and I'm sure they would, you know.
And there's the laundry room. You have new washers and dryers. Another thing about this particular building, now there is carpet in this unit. I'm going to go back to another standard picture here. Stand by. There's carpet in here, but you are allowed to change out the floors if you wanted to. Apparently nowadays they have sound dampening things that the flooring companies are utilizing for high-rise condos. This particular building is 5 stories and again on the 2nd floor.
Awesome. Gina, and if people are interested in seeing this property eventually, or you know, how can they get in contact with you?
Okay, they can certainly call me at 561-301-7759. They could also call Suzanne, and you could reach her at 561-719-8220. A couple more things, Rob.
Go ahead.
Private Cove Beach. There is a cute little private beach that's just for the owners of the Marina at the Bluffs. Furnishings on this particular unit are negotiable. Okay.
Negotiable. Okay. Anything else you want to say about the property, Gina? Is that, you get everything across that you wanted to say?
This particular building is desirable in the Bluffs. A lot of people want to only be on what they call the island in the Bluffs, and that's where this unit is. It's on the island.
Awesome. You did a great job. You did a great job. I'd just like to thank you, everyone, again for joining us. Those of you that are just tuning in now on Facebook. This is something we at Echo Fine Properties are, testing out for the first time. So we have some, like I used to say in the TV business, some minor difficulties. Jeff has a little bit of a robotic voice. We're hoping to get that fixed still. He's not trying out for the new Terminator, I promise. But thanks for watching with us. And we have, Sylvia Isaacs, Charlie Gale, Penny Burke,
Rob?
Gina Guy, Andrew Levy, Penny's.
Rob?
Yes. And Chris
got
Burke
one
looks like he
more.
just joined on.
We got one more house you forgot.
Which house is that?
2434 Cardinal Lane.
Oh, okay. So Penny, I do apologize for that. I'm so sorry.
I think Jeff's talking. I can't tell.
Hey, Jeff. You have to unmute your mic, Jeff. Hit unmute. Sorry, folks. Again, bear with us here. It's, there's Sam. Sam even made an appearance. There's Jeff's son, Sam.
Hello.
Sam, give a wave. Give a wave, Sam.
Get in here, Sam.
Hey, we hear.
But okay.
Hey, Jeff is back, folks. So guess what? My TV host role is over. It was short-lived. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to hand it back over to the main anchor, Jeff Lichtenstein.
Okay.
And he's going to toss it to Penny Burke because Penny still has to tell us about her wonderful.
Before that is Chris Burke there.
Chris, hand it back over to the main anchor.
So, Chris,
I'm here. I am here.
hang on a second. Is Chris Burke there?
Can you hear me now?
You look beautiful, Chris.
Go on.
So beautiful. So, Chris, I'm going to put on your listing. Give me a second.
Folks, doesn't he look like Will Ferrell? Come on, tell him he don't look like Will
Ferrell,
Ferrell.
baby, you know
Look
it.
at that. Tell him he doesn't look like Will Ferrell, please. There he is, Will Ferrell.
I'm hearing you guys know I'm hearing everything delayed.
Double. I hear everything doubled, Jeff. I think you got another. Turn your mic down on something on the Facebook Live, but
We're going streaking. I'm hearing you guys know I'm hearing everything delayed.
double. I hear everything doubled, Jeff.
Okay, Chris,
Yes.
you're up.
Facebook Live, but
We're going streaking. I'm hearing you guys know I'm hearing everything delayed.
double. I hear everything doubled, Jeff.
Okay, Chris,
Yes.
you're up.
Okay, I'm up.
Going streaking. I'm hearing you guys. Okay, Chris.
Hi.
Yes, you're up.
Okay, I'm up.
Going streaking. Chris, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
So why don't you tell us about Azure?
I don't know
And look at the pictures online.
Vista Blue.
Vista Blue, I'm sorry.
Vista Blue is a brand new state-of-the-art building on Singer Island, 58 units. And really, really state-of-the-art, gorgeous, gorgeous building, amazing amenities, really, really cool people. We're just a spectacular spot. And really, really state-of-the-art, gorgeous, gorgeous building, amazing amenities, really, really cool people. We're just a spectacular spot.
Hey, Chris and Jeff, can we pause for 1 second, please? Because we're getting a double sound effect. So there's a speaker or something turned on there where Chris is hearing himself and we're hearing him twice. Let's see if we can.
Muted.
Please, because we're getting a double sound effect. So do you have Facebook Live on? Do you have the audio turned up on Facebook Live on a phone somewhere? Something's turned up where we're getting an echo effect. No pun intended. Echo effect. Echo Fine Properties. Echo effect. That's what we're getting. Chris, let's put you on pause really quick.
Okay.
Penny, where are you? We're getting an echo effect. No pun intended. Echo effect. Echo Fine Properties. Echo effect. That's Penny, can you unmute your mic? And Jeff, can you please mute your mic? And Chris, mute your mic, please. Penny, where are you?
Yes.
There we go. All right. So sorry again, folks. This is just a couple little things we're going to experience here as we go along. But once we get that figured out, let's go to Penny. Penny, you have a listing in Palm Beach Gardens, correct?
Yes,
Is
I
that what you're
have,
talking about?
let me pull it up. So this house is 2434 Cardinal Lane. Trying to get out of the way here so you can see the view. Woohoo! Okay, so this is the house. You can see the arrow, and then right behind it is the intercoastal. You are literally less than 2 miles from the beach from this house. It is probably a quarter of a mile from the Donald Ross Intercoastal Bridge. This is a super cool house.
This house is cool as, I'm not going to say the last word, but it's cool. It's different.
It's one of a kind. It was specially built by an architect for himself. He wanted to live in it. It is not a huge house. It's for either a young couple that does not have children, maybe someone who works from home and wants a studio in their house. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 4-story home. It's 1,600 square feet. We call it the Treehouse in the Sky. This house is spectacular. So right now, when you walk in, you're in the main living space. And if you look up, you see an opening right there. That's actually the kitchen. So every room that I'm going to show you has an opening like that. So every room looks into the other room, and there's only one room on each floor.
And if you have kids, they can fly their drones in there. I promise you, they'll be able to fly a drone in there because we tried it.
You could fly a drone, but with someone with kids, it's not.
Maybe not.
Yeah, it's not really a kid friendly because there's so many stairs and openings. This opening that you're looking at, it's the same room we were just in. To the right was the kitchen. To the left, this is a little loft area. So she has a desk up there, and there's a little ladder that you actually climb up to get into the loft space. So if you go up one more flight, you're now in the kitchen. So the kitchen's beautiful. It's granite. It's stainless steel appliances. Right in the center island, there's a vent. You push a button and it pops up. So it does, if you're cooking and there's smoke. There's a kitchen table up here that's very large, and you would do most of your entertaining. There is no dining room in this house. So this is the other end of the kitchen. That is the eating area. And now this is the opening that you saw from downstairs. Now you're looking right into the family room, and that's the television. So you could literally watch television from the upstairs. There's also a patio that I want to show you, but my pictures are not. So this is, when you leave the kitchen, you go up another flight of stairs, and there's a little landing, and this is the landing. She has a chair. She has a lot of art. She has great taste in art. This house is super contemporary. She is willing and negotiable with the furniture. So okay, this is a little patio that's off of the kitchen. What makes this, or should I say, one of the things that makes this house unique is there is an outdoor space off of every single room. So each of the 2 bedrooms has an outdoor space. The family room has an outdoor space, and this is the kitchen outdoor space. I would say the property is about 1/3 of an acre. Lost some of the pictures. So give me a second.
That looks great. You can sit out there and just bathe in the sun. I mean, get out. If you're stuck in your house, you'll be outside on that patio, which is beautiful.
So this is from the upstairs looking down. The angle of this house, there's a window and sun coming in from virtually every direction. It is the brightest, happiest house. There is plenty of land if you want to build a pool. This is one of the few streets off of Prosperity Farms that's not gated yet. One property just sold for over $4 million. This house is $475,000. It is pretty up to speed, but obviously people say, some people would want to do some things to the enclosures or maybe put the pool in. So there is money to be spent if you'd want to, but you can't beat the proximity to Juno Beach. If you have a dog, you could literally walk there. So the location is spot on, A++.
Does the picture of Jack Nicholson I can see in the bottom corner come with the house? Because I love that picture.
If you buy the house, Rob, I will get that thrown in. But
Okay.
if you look to the left of the picture, you see the ladder. That's how you get up to the loft. You actually climb up that ladder. So it's super cool. He built that above the garage. There's a 1-car garage. It is an older home. Panama Hattie's, the restaurant that closed, that was off of PGA on the Intercoastal. The owners live at the end of this street because the end of the street abuts the Intercoastal. This house is clearly not on the Intercoastal, but at the end of the street, that's how close you are. This is the master bedroom. And if you can see, again, the opening, you're now looking down to the entire house. So the master bedroom is 1 floor up from the kitchen. It's a super cool house. Just another view of the kitchen. I think I've pretty much shown you most of the pictures. I didn't download them all because I didn't know how much time we were going to have. So there's a really good view of the house. If you go downstairs, there's another guest bedroom. See right here, the outdoor space, there's another deck.
How many decks did you say total?
There's 4 decks, 4 rooms, 1,600 square feet. We call it the treehouse in the sky. It's perfect for a single person, young couple, people that want a vacation. It could be an Airbnb. There's no HOA, no HOA.
No HOA.
Awesome.
And I remember being back there to do the filming of that property, and it was it's very peaceful where it's set back there. I mean, it's off Prosperity Farms Road, and kind of set back away almost, right?
It's set off of Prosperity Farms. Yeah, Cardinal Lane is closest to the Donald Ross side, which is the less busy of the sides. PGA is, you have the bridge to contend with and much more traffic. However, for shopping purposes, you are less than 3 miles from the mall, the movie theater. You're a ton of restaurants. You could go to Palm Beach Gardens, Jupiter, or Juno Beach. You're very centrally located. It's really for the person who wants to not have to do anything to the house. It's move-in ready. Super great. She priced it to sell. And if you want to be near the beach, this is your baby.
So Penny, if someone wants to get in contact with you, just throw your cell phone number out there, please.
I thought you were going to tell me to throw my cell phone.
Well, I can't catch it. This is virtual. It's weird. Until we get the teleport down, we'll figure that out. So maybe
yeah, if you want to call me, my number is 561-320-2567, and I'm happy to talk to you about the house and show it to you, although right now, this is the best I can do to show it to you. But if you'd like to see some more pictures, I'm happy to email them to you.
Perfect. So I want to thank everyone again for coming on and joining us here on Facebook Live. This is our first time holding one of these virtual open houses. As you can see, I'm on my kitchen table right now. I got it disappeared. I have my cup of coffee. So, we're trying to do this in a safe manner, of course, because of everything going on. So we're still previewing and showing our properties, to the public out there. And we're glad you're joining us. I just want to one more time go through the list of agents that we have here. We have Penny Burke. Penny, give a wave again. We got Gina Guy. Gina, give me a wave, please. Jeff, who sounds like the man from the Terminator until we get his mic fixed. Jeff, give us a wave, Jeff. There's Jeff. We have Andrew Levy. Andrew, give us a wave. There's Andrew. Who else am I got here? I got Sylvia. Sylvia, where are you? Give a wave. We got Charlie. And we got Will Farrell, or Chris Burke, sorry. I mean, he's in the corner. He joined us a little time ago. Again, we just want to thank everyone for joining us and watching live here. It's a tough time we're in, and we're going to all get through this together. We're trying to find new, innovative ways to showcase properties and bring you properties. And we're doing the best we can do in these times. And I just appreciate all of my team here at Ecofine Properties. We got a great team, as you can see them all up there. They're bearing through the technical difficulties, and they're getting over their fear of being on camera. Right, Sylvia? No, Sylvia does a good job. Sylvia's done all these agents have done a lot of, we highlight local businesses also. We've done that since day one when I started at Ecofine Properties. Coming from the television business, I worked at News Channel 5 for almost 7 years. Love TV. Just things in life changed a little bit, and I stumbled upon Jeff and Ecofine Properties, and since day one, he's made it his mission and our goal to highlight the local community, because these homes are great that all our agents are sitting in front of right now. They're beautiful, right? But it's about the community. So where the home is located, it says it all, that community. And it's the community that makes that house special. So since day one, we've highlighted local businesses for free. It's a free service we provide. And you know, we just like to highlight those businesses in our community because they're the lifeline of our community. And again, I'd like to thank all the agents, because without them, I wouldn't be here. And they do a great job highlighting the businesses, highlighting the homes. We're going to continue to provide this service, and this is something that we're morphing into now. This will not go away. Not the virus. Don't get that wrong. This virtual will not go away. We will be finding more creative ways to bring you live broadcasts of listings and virtual ways to highlight homes. Any of the agents up there, Andrew, Sylvia, Charlie, whoever's there, anyone else, you know, want to just talk about, you know, the services that we do provide at Ecofine Properties? Looks like Andrew's ready to talk.
I was just going to add that at Ecofine Properties, we really strive to stay on top of all the technology, working with digital media and working with Facebook and all the technologies and tactics that we can use to help sell people's homes, to help buyers in a time right now when it's a little tenuous, but we pretty much are trying to stay on top of the curve, and we're using new technologies, and that's really something that, you know, is not easy, and we're trying our best, and we are, you know, doing what's possible, and we're here for you. That's the big thing, is that we're here for you.
I have to unmute myself. See, I made my TV boo-boo there, or Facebook Live boo-boo. Hey, Sylvia, can you tell us just a little bit about, you know, we've done a bunch of local business videos for local businesses, and just, you know, what it means to highlight the community. And you do a great job at it. You have your own business Facebook page. So does Andrew. All you guys do, where you help share the community message. Just tell me a little bit about, you know, what it means to you, these business profiles that we do.
Well, I am a big believer in supporting small business. I mean, what we're going through right now is, you know, we're seeing how, you know, things can really devastate our small businesses. So I think it's really important to bring exposure to those businesses, encourage others to, you know, shop there, you know, just frequent those places to support all these families that are behind the small businesses. I've just always been a believer in that. I mean, yeah, do I shop at Walmart once in a while and Publix? Of course. But, you know, if I can give a mom and pop, I actually have a rule, like I don't like to go to restaurants unless it's independently owned, unless I absolutely have to. That's a big thing for me. But I just, you know, I love that we're doing this. And I think that it's just a great way for us to support our community and our friends and our family and our friends of friends. It's just I'm happy that we're doing it. I've always believed in it. So I'm thankful to Jeff and you for coming up with this concept, and look forward to doing more, you know, so.
Thanks, Sylvia. Very well said. And I'm just going to go real quick now. We're going to wrap this up very soon. It's been a lot of fun. It's been some microphone issues and some fun things. Some people disappearing off camera. My dog started barking. I had to mute it. So Penny, hey Penny, can you hear me over there?
I'm here.
I got a quick question for you, Penny. So I call you the character. I love your personality. You're a very outgoing person. You know how to have a good time, joke around, and be serious at the same time, of course. What, and again, we're talking about all your guys' listings here, and got some great listings. And in these times, it's tough for some people. It's going to be tough, but what would be your message to people just right now, just to stay positive? What's your message?
Well, my message is to be in the moment, because we are all home right now and the time is going to pass. And when it does, you could look back and say, what did I do with my time? Did I spend it with my kids? Did I learn to cook better? Did I read more? All kinds of things, because this will pass and life is going to go back. But this technology that we have really enables us to stay connected. So my son lives in Denver. We have dinner with him. He's sitting right on the kitchen table, and I talk to him and he eats and we eat. I would encourage you to do virtual, you could do wine night, you could do Tuesday taco night, reach out to friends and family, especially older people. They're very lonely right now because they can't go out. So encourage your kids just to befriend people. One of the things that's special about Echo is we really are a family. And when this happened, when the hurricanes hit and we go and we take pictures of people's homes, we really do it so that we can alleviate some of the stress of people that are up north wondering, oh, what happened to my house? It's a service we provide because we care. And this is kind of, to me, the same thing. Hopefully people are going to tune in, learn a little bit about houses, but also laugh a little bit, get to know some of us, and just have that human connection. So that's my message, Rob, is
That's
even
awesome.
though you are home, don't isolate yourself. If you wake up and you're like, another day, force yourself, pick up the phone. But this video, you really can feel like you're with people and it's fun. So make the most of your time, catch up on all your series, but challenge yourself. Like Jeff, I'm going to call Jeff out right now. I think he did something since he's been home. He has nice nails now.
Oh,
He's
let's
very
see them.
proud of them.
He hasn't bitten them. He hasn't bitten them in a while. On the other hand, I need some help with that. I'm not very good with that.
But everyone should do that. That's what I'm saying. If this is the time, pick something for yourself and do it.
Again, and I will say, and I repeat this again, I know we've kind of went off of all our properties that we highlighted. We started with Andrew today, and Andrew went through his listing and we moved along. And if you guys have been following along, if not, this video will be on Facebook. I think we've been going now for about an hour and 20 minutes. So we've been going for a little while. So you guys can watch this video if you catching it right now. If you just came on Facebook Live, you'll be able to watch it, in its entirety. If you want to sit there for an hour and 20 minutes, that's up to you. But I just want to say again that the group of the team here, the people that are up in the corner of the screen here, there's a few of them on, and we have a huge team. We have a very large team, and because of Jeff, I know again he can't really speak. He's Mr. Robot Man there. It's because of his leadership and the people he picks, the people that are a part of this team, and we all share in the same values. I believe that it's about helping the community, and we're a small business within the local community, but we're here to do our part. We're here to help. And we're going to get through this. We're going to do it. And we found out some cool new ways to bring listings to you guys, and probably some business videos and some different things. And we're going to make mistakes, and things are going to happen, and Penny's going to disappear off screen. And then there's going to be a dog that appears on screen with her. So thank you guys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And thanks for joining us and being a part of this first live virtual open house. I think we did all right. Jeff, do you want to try speaking again? Let's see if you still have Mr. Robot voice.
Still Mr. Robot voice there?
Oh my, he came back.
Yeah, look at this.
And there's Sam.
Yeah, this is Fat Knuckles.
And there's Sam, Jeff's son, and that's Fat what? Nucky?
Fat, yeah, well, the story, one little quick story. They were both two little Persian cats, and brother and sister that we adopted, and their names were Champagne and Caviar. So we bring them home, and Sam's little, and Jade was little at the time. They're 13 years old now. It's like, what is Champagne and Caviar? And we're explaining to them, like, no. So Sam wanted for the guy, he wanted a tough name. So he came up with Fat Knuckles. Everything for the other cat was Jade was into Daisy. So we renamed them. And these people came back because they didn't want us to rename, and we came over to the house and they had to remember to call them Champagne and Caviar, and it was a disaster. That's the Fat Knuckles story.
So Jeff, I know you were cut off for a little bit there with the robotic voice, but any parting thoughts to people out there watching and that may watch this at a later date, just about this new virtual world that we're all kind of diving into right now?
For us, I think my attitude with it, and everybody's attitude, I know at Echo, is to make lemonade out of lemons. And I think there's about 5 years worth of technology that we're in the middle of adopting, probably in the last 2 weeks. Because we have you and your hard work and what you bring to the table, we're really ready to go into a virtual and video world, because it's not going to, on the video world especially, there's no learning curve. We're doing it already, and everybody's going to be playing catch up there. And the virtual world, I just purchased the top of the line equipment so we can go into a virtual world and do compatible with Oculus, compatible with Google Cardboard, and we're going to do that for every home, no matter if it's a $5 million home or a $250,000 home. Every home is going to get the same difference, and because of our structure, it's not going to be an agent. An agent doesn't have to go out there and film it with non-superior Facebook, non-superior iPhone equipment. So we're going right to the most equipment, and we have the staff to do that type of thing. But my message to everybody internally is that we're all now in the movie. I said we're in the movie Little, and in the in the movie Big, Tom Hanks goes to Zoltar, and Zoltar asks him what he would wish for, and he wants to be big, so he gets to be an adult. In this movie that we're in right now, it's the reverse. It's Little. And we go to Zoltar and we get to be, 8 or 10 years old again. We've got to adopt technology. And that's what we're doing. So, and a lot of it, I find, and everybody I know here finds it exhilarating, and it gets your mind off of, the negatives of the day, and, what can we do, and moving at a very fast pace with technology. And there's going to be a lot of add-ons when we're out of this thing that are going to be terrific, as well.
And one last thing, again, I'd just like to, thank you for everything you do and have done for us as a staff and myself personally. I think you may have a career for the Terminator if you can get that voice back. It may work.
Stay long enough, it will.
But again, agents, hey, everybody up top, can you give me a wave? Give everybody a wave. So Jeff, Andrew, Sylvia, Charlie, Penny.
It's a little Brady Bunchy too.
Gina. I hope I didn't forget anybody. I'm going through them. I'm looking at the top here quick. Thank you guys for joining us today. Thanks for being a part of this. It wasn't perfect. We got through it. We had fun with it. We showcased some properties. And please, whoever's watching this right now, please share this. Share it to your friends, your family. We're still here. We're not going anywhere. We're still going to continue to showcase homes. And we're going to continue to showcase local businesses, because that's the lifeline of our community, and we'll continue to do that. But
and if there's go to our website, echofineproperties.com. Any real estate questions, reach out. Everybody here went out of their comfort zone today, and they're running around helping deliver groceries to the elderly. We're doing videos on highlighting different businesses, and if you could give any of these people here or any of our other agents, Suzanne Slate's another one. I mean, really everybody that's in our group, little, if you've got a rental, or if somebody is looking to make a move, on the buy or sell side, give these guys a shot at some business. They're terrific.
And I just got a call from NBC Nightly News. They'd like me to co-host the show tonight after doing this, so I got to run. I'll see you guys later. All right. See ya.
Bye-bye.